Have you ever poured your heart into a QI project knowing that it would work, only to see it fall flat and you didn't know why? Well, today we're going to be talking about the top 5 mistakes that could be holding you back from reaching your full potential and making lasting impact. So, we'll be looking at 5 common quality improvement project mistakes that I've seen clinicians make, why it's important to avoid them, and actually how to avoid them. I was tired of the same feeling that you've got. So, over the last year, I got myself into the QI fellowship at Oxford University Hospitals, and I learned a few things which I want to share with you. So, without further ado, let's dive into the 5 mistakes. The first mistake is rushing into pitching your solutions without fully understanding your team's concerns. Even if your solution may be the right one for the organization, many QI projects stumble at this stage because leaders jump straight into implementing the solution without taking enough time to understand the doubts or worries of the people that they lead. So, to avoid this, you simply need to spend a bit more time understanding your team and validating their concerns. It's essential to let your team know that you understand them and their worries. It's essential to build trust, and without trust, even the best ideas won't get traction. The second mistake is working on problems that actually don't matter to the organization. Sometimes we're really passionate about an issue, it makes a difference to the clinicians and it makes a difference to the patients. But sometimes it's just not a priority for the organization or the department. Without this, it's hard to get the funding and the support that's required to actually make this project a reality. So to avoid this one, before you even put in any effort into your project, ask yourself, does this issue align with the organization's goals? Does leadership see this as a critical issue even worth solving? If not, take a step back and reconsider investing your time and energy elsewhere. The third mistake is not going deep enough to understand what the true root cause of the issue is. Sometimes it's tempting to act based on surface level symptoms, even if they come from reliable sources. But unless you get to the actual root cause of the issue, you'll only be getting rid of the symptoms but not the actual underlying issue. To solve this one, make sure you use validated tools and collective intelligence in the room. So tools like the 5 whys, fishbone diagrams, or even facilitated workshops can help you build a case for the root cause. Don't rush this process. An accurate diagnosis is crucial for success. So the fourth mistake that I want to talk about is thinking that a successful quality improvement project means solving the problem. If we can just shift our perception away from delivering the solution to actually defining the problem, we can do a lot more good in the world. BMJ has recently been talking about their new upcoming conference, and they're actually looking to collect information and data about defining the problems really well. As Steve Jobs once said, when you've defined the problem, you almost certainly have a solution for it. And in a world full of solutions today, couldn't be more valuable to define the problem. The fifth and final mistake that I want to talk about is the big one. It's something that can completely derail your project months down the line and make all your efforts go to waste. What is it? It's having a slightly different perspective of what success means to each member of the team. You might be saying the same words, but the vision of success might be slightly different for each of you. And that might actually lead to conflicts and differences of opinion down the line. To avoid this one, really early on, understand why they're invested in the project as well. What's their vision of success actually look like? It's critical to align everyone's expectations from the project and from themselves. It's only when the entire team shares a clear vision of success is when you get closer to your destination. Now that we've walked through the top 5 common mistakes in quality improvement projects and how to avoid them, the next step is to delve into getting you a solid toolkit so that you can execute your QI projects with confidence. My next video will dive into the QI tools every clinician needs in 2024. From Fishbone to Pareto, you won't want to miss this. Click here to find out.